Hi everyone, tudo bom? This is Darcy. The best thing you can do for your skin for anti-aging and preventing dark spot and even preventing skin cancer is sunscreen. So today I'm going to talk about my top 7 sunscreens. So if you want to hear more about it, keep on watching. But before we get to this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now let's get to it. I personally always struggle with sunscreen, and actually in my youth, I used to not wear them, and all the wrinkles I have today and dark spots are from sun damage. The sunscreens I'm going to talk about today are my favorites because they don't break me out, they're usually not sticky, and they don't give a white cast. So those are like the major things that I look for into a sunscreen, and also sun protection. Number 7 is from La Roche-Posay and is their Ultralight Sunscreen Fluid SPF 60. This is a chemical sunscreen. It has a very nice milky texture and it dries matte, which I love. And whenever I use a sunscreen, I find that my skin just looks nice and matte and protected. I've talked about the sunscreen many times on my channel before. I still love it. I always have it around my house. The only thing I don't like about the sunscreen that I definitely want to warn you is do not get into your eyes. It hurts so much. That's one of the things I don't like about sunscreen. Otherwise, it is perfect, doesn't burn your skin, doesn't break me out. It's not oily whatsoever. It lasts for a long time. It's also waterproof, so I highly recommend. Number 6 is the Supergoop Daily Dose Vitamin C plus SPF, SPF 40. This is kind of like a hybrid sunscreen skincare, and this contains vitamin C and a lot of other great ingredients. Almost feels like a serum. Does give a glow. It is not oily. I think hopefully you guys can see. It's just a sheen. But for me, sometimes it can be a little much. For some people it might be okay. I just don't like to be too glowy. So I often follow this up with either the following sunscreen I'm going to talk about or a sunscreen powder. But what I like about the sunscreen particularly is that it is like a skincare, it's like a serum. It has a lot of great ingredients, especially have been known to help fade dark spots because of vitamin C on it. So I like that it's a one-step thing. So I usually, whenever I use this, I skip my skincare totally. I don't put in serums or moisturizers. This is usually enough for me. So I like that about this sunscreen. I just don't like the glow too much, so I definitely want to mention to you guys. Number 5 is from Supergoop as well, and is the Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. This one is also a chemical sunscreen. I have mentioned before on favorites, and I still love it. This is almost over actually, but it's very interesting because it has like a transparent feel to it, almost like a primer, and I love it. Again, I like more of a matte look. And it blurs your pores, it blurs the wrinkles, it just makes your skin look airbrushed. I also love the sunscreen because it does contain some antioxidants, so it is still good for your skin, but it's more of a sunscreen than the other one with vitamin C. I often use this one by itself, but if it's too glowy, I'll put this one throughout the day, and then it works out really great for me. I know it may seem a little excessive to use 2 sunscreens, but you do have to reapply your sunscreen throughout the day. I find these 2 are such a good combination together, and because you get skincare as well as this beautiful airbrush look. And also this one also works by itself really well as a makeup primer. So I find that if I have to put some makeup and go in the sun, I like using this underneath as well, and it kind of doubles down as a makeup primer. So I still love this so much. Number 4 is actually from Supergoop, not sponsored, but I just happen to love their products because they're very multifunctional, and is actually a hybrid makeup / sun protection for your eyes. And this is actually what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the colors First Light and Sunset. I find the swatches can be a little deceiving. So the First Light is what I have on my eye in the inner portion, and you guys can see it's like a champagne with a golden sheen. And then Sunset is what I have on my outer portion and also on my crease. And they're both SPF 30, and I love this so much, guys. I feel like it's such a great multitasker because it protects your eyelids and eyes with some protection, and also doubles down as makeup. So, and it looks really beautiful and effortlessly, and it kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury shadows as well. I find that they're amazing because it is makeup, it looks good, and at the same time you're protecting your eyes from sun, which is actually an area that I don't put any sunblock on it, which after I start using this, I start researching more about it. I'm going to start testing more products for the eye area, the delicate eye area, for sun protection, because it does get damaged a lot more than the rest of the face since the skin is so thin. But most of all, I just love the colors, and I love that, at least on me, it doesn't crease and it stays all day long, and it just looks so beautiful. I'm actually gonna buy more colors because I love them so, so much. Number 3 is from Biossance, and is the Squalene plus Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. It is a mineral sunscreen, which is so hard to come by, that does not give you a cast. So it does apply a little white, but it absorbs completely and it doesn't give any white cast, any oiliness, or any extra glow. So I actually find if I use this, I don't have to put anything else on top of it because the glow doesn't bother me. This also doubles down as skincare slash sunscreen because it has great ingredients like squalene that really helps to moisturize your skin. And I find that when I use this, I also often don't put moisturizer or any serums underneath. I just find that is enough to moisturize my face, and because it has great ingredients, I find that my skin is pretty good for the day. So I love, love, love this one, and I'm probably going to be continuing using for a long time. Number 2 is also from La Roche-Posay, and is their Melting Milk Sunscreen SPF 100. This is a chemical sunscreen that I love because, again, it's great for sensitive skin. It's very milky, just like the first one from La Roche-Posay. It blends well, not so matte as the other one, but it's not oily whatsoever. It does absorb completely, does not give you a white cast. It is a chemical sunscreen that has a high SPF that I know I can rely on, especially after laser or peels or acids or any skincare that can cause your skin to be more sensitive to the sun. This is a really good one to do because it will protect you, and it's just a really good, reliable sunscreen that I like using it if my skin is more sensitive to the sun. My current number 1 sunscreen is from Dr. Dennis Gross, and is the All Physical Lightweight Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. And this one not only works as a sunscreen, but it helps prevent wrinkles and moisturizes, and all the ingredients are really impressive. It has zinc oxide, lingonberry, sea buckthorn, ferulic acid, and beerberry, and all those ingredients work as antioxidants and anti-aging to help also prevent wrinkles and combat wrinkles, as well as protect you from sun damage, even on a DNA level, which is really cool, and also helps you with blue light emission, and also does not give a white cast, even though it's an all physical sunscreen, which is really rare. As soon as you apply, it does feel like it's going to give you a white cast because it is white and also very milky, but the moment you spread, you're going to see that the white cast disappears, and you just apply liberally to your skin. And as you guys can see, it's completely absorbed. It works so well under makeup as well. I'm actually using it today under my makeup, and you can really tell that I have it underneath. So because it has all those benefits, all those amazing ingredients, I'm looking forward to continue using it, not just as a sunscreen, but actually as a skincare, to see the long-term effects of it. So I really love that I can rely on one step for both, and I can even use this under my makeup without having any problem. I definitely love this, and that's why it's my current number 1 sunscreen. Make sure you comment below what is your favorite sunscreen. I love your suggestions, and I'm always looking out for the best sunscreen out there. So if you have a favorite one, make sure to comment below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.